Brian Shapiro is cringe, but let's see why.
He puts it in, it's on his channel. He says, 16-year-old MAGA idiot. 16-year-old MAGA idiot. He's proud of a 16-year-old. An 16-year-old. Okay, let's hear it.
I do believe that teachers yell at you because you're an imbecile, right? You're a brat. I do, but why don't you put your parents on?
I do think this Brian Shapiro character is one of the most obnoxious people I've ever witnessed online. I've never seen him not being overly verbally aggressive like this.
The phone. Are you at home with mommy and daddy? Can you ask for your parents right now? Call mommy and daddy to the phone, please. Can you do that right now?
Working.
Oh, well, what do they do? Get them on the phone. What do they do? What do your parents do for work?
I actually told you this.
Imagine actually thinking that this is a good clip of you yelling at, berating.
Oh, can you imagine it? If I had a clip like this of me, like, berating a 16-year-old, I would not be posting it. But I don't think you catch me berating a 16-year-old. No way I'd post it even if that did occur.
A 16-year-old kid saying, "Where's your mummy and daddy? Where's your mummy and daddy?" What an unhinged, actual weirdo psychopath this guy is. Where's your mummy and daddy? Buddy, I wouldn't be going on camera and asking a 16-year-old where their mummy and daddy are and if their mummy...
Yeah, it's a bit odd. Certainly, I think certain instances, if you were to do that in real life, mummy and daddy might come and pan your face in.
and daddy are home, okay? Especially if you look as creepy as you do, Brian. Very strange behavior.
In a separate.
Where do you live? Where do you live?
None of your damn.
So you're not even going to.
Where do you live?
I mean, that is supremely weird. Yeah, even a non-child, that would be a weird question. Ask me where I lived, I'd be like you weird. But to ask an actual 16-year-old, what? Sketchy that is.
Guys, imagine going on to your radio show and saying, "Hey, 16-year-old kid, are your mummy and daddy home? Where do you live? Where do you live, 16-year-old kid? Are your mummy and daddy home?" And then posting it as if this is something that it should be celebrated. Creepy. Just no self-awareness. I've never seen somebody with such a critical lack of self-awareness. But here we are.
Tell me what state you live in. I'm not asking. I'm not asking for your address. I'm not asking for your.
Hypocrite.
Why am? How do you even know what the word hypocrite means? Explain to me how I'm a hypocrite.
Damn straight.
Okay, so
Yes,
what?
I do.
So give me an example. What have I done that would lead you to believe that I'm a hypocrite?
So I've heard and made claims telling you specifically where I'm from.
I mean, he probably is an hypocrite. I haven't paid enough attention to his arguments in the past to know exactly where he's contradicted himself. I've never seen him make a logical argument when he's trying to berate else anyway.
So I've heard and made claims telling you specifically where I'm from, and you said I don't give a.
Okay, so first of all, I don't swear on the air, and you just did. If you swear again, the conversation is over. Number two, I'm not a hypocrite. In the conversation we had last time, it had no basis in the conversation, and that's.
I'm going to put it out there, right? Asking a 6-year-old with a lip, a lot worse. Cursing, swear words, far worse.
That's why I didn't care where you live. This is a different conversation. That would be quiet and listen, both of you, Mabry or Mabry or whoever the hell your names are that you're faking. Okay. Right now, it's a different conversation. That wouldn't make me a hypocrite. Now, it would make me a hypocrite if I said, I don't care where anybody is from in any conversation I have with anybody on this show. Then you would be correct. Now, do you not understand what a hypocrite is? That was a different conversation. In this conversation, I'd like to know where you live because I don't think you're credible and I don't think you're telling the truth. I'd like to know what school district you're in. Would you like to tell?
Why? I mean, granted, he's talking about his teacher. So if I don't know if like Brian was some like kind of government official, then I want it might be pertinent. But just some Oxy radio, then why am I going to tell you where I live on radio? This is why would he dox himself into stupid this?
Tell us that.
What? This is crazy. What the hell? Brian is openly asking, and what school district do you live in? Far out. Crazy. Now, apparently there was a full video of this, but he's since deleted the full video. That is crazy, guys. Imagine that. You're just trying to go about your day as a 16-year-old, and then you got big Brian Shapiro asking what school district you're in.
What school? What state do you live in? Can we start there?
Actually.
Okay, because I don't.
I'm not
yeah.
gonna tell you where I'm from.
Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Okay, that's radical. So the guy who calls into this show. I'm sorry. What did you say, sir? What did you say? What did he just say?
Bye.
Well, so you just said I'm. Is that what you just said, sir?
Brian.
Is that what you just said? Hold on. Let's go back.
I mean, is he actually? I mean, not that it would make any difference. And his reaction here to be a bit of a turnabout. Suddenly he's morally grandstanding.
Let's own what you just said. Did you just say I'm? Is that an insult? Is that what you just said? You said.
Because if somebody called me gay, I'd just be like, well, that was weird, and I'd probably continue. I wouldn't get into the weeds about whether being gay is good or bad, because I know I'm not gay. So it'd just be like, that's a bit out of left field.
Brian's getting cooked by a 16-year-old. Buddy is getting absolutely cooked by a 16-year-old. Can we go back a little bit and just relive this moment? This was absolutely glorious.
In any conversation I have with anybody on this show, then you would be correct. Now, do you not understand what a hypocrite is? That was a different conversation. In this conversation, I'd like to know where you live, because I don't think you're credible and I don't think you're telling the truth. I'd like to know what school district you're in. Would you like to tell us that? What school? What state do you live in? Can we start?
Imagine this guy. Just imagine this, guys. Okay?
I mean, I'm anonymous, so I don't really want to go around dishing insults on people's appearance, but I don't know. Brian is obscenely obnoxious, so it is very funny that he looks like this. And because I saw him claiming that he used to be a boxer as well, I'm not seeing any sort of indication that he ever used to be a boxer at any point. I know he's like getting old now, but I kind of think if people have been active and whatnot, and you can still tell within their body shape that they were athletic at some point, but like Brian's never been athletic. Maybe I'm wrong, let me know.
You're a 16-year-old kid. You probably got some homework to do or something. You call into Brian Shapiro's show, and then you get this guy here asking you where you live and if your mummy and daddy are home, okay? Is your mummy and daddy home? Where do you live? What school district are you in?
Wild work. Yeah, so I'll leave the link in the description for this if you want to go check out Jake Rattlesnake's channel. Makes good content. But yeah, swearing at somebody is much, much worse than merely being called gay. Sorry, completely got confused at the end of the video there. Sorry. Swearing at somebody, forget it anyway, it's the end of the video. I'm sure you got the point.